Here are 10 strong reasons why people might avoid your presence. 1. Your vibration is high. When you operate on a higher frequency, driven by discipline, purpose, and self-awareness, you naturally repel those who are not on the same level. Your inner energy, confidence, and clarity can be intimidating to those who are stuck in lower vibrations like negativity, insecurity, or laziness. People avoid your presence because your high vibration highlights their own inadequacies, and they would rather stay in their comfort zone than rise to your level. 2. You don't entertain superficiality. You refuse to engage in shallow conversations or pointless gossip. Your focus is on substance and growth, which can make others uncomfortable, especially those who thrive on small talk or live for drama. When they realize they can't drag you into trivial matters, they may choose to avoid you altogether, preferring to stay in environments where they don't have to face deeper truths or accountability. 3. You challenge their comfort zones. A man of high standards doesn't settle for mediocrity, and this can make others uneasy. Whether it's through your actions, mindset, or the way you carry yourself, you challenge people to look at their own lives and reflect on where they're falling short. Instead of rising to the challenge, many will choose to avoid the person who forces them to confront their own stagnation. 4. You command respect without saying a word. Your presence alone commands attention and respect, not because you demand it, but because of the way you live your life. You don't need to assert yourself loudly or aggressively. Your quiet confidence speaks volumes. This silent authority can be unsettling to those who are used to navigating social situations with manipulation or arrogance. They avoid you because they can't play their usual games around someone who sees right through them. 5. You value your time and energy. A man who respects himself doesn't waste time on meaningless pursuits or people who drain his energy. This can make some individuals feel rejected or insignificant when they realize you won't bend over backward to accommodate them. They avoid you because they can't handle the fact that you're not willing to sacrifice your own priorities for their whims. 6. You are comfortable with solitude. You're not the type who constantly needs others' company to feel validated. Your ability to enjoy your own solitude can be unnerving to people who rely on external validation and constant social interaction. They may avoid you because they feel inferior in the face of your self-sufficiency, or because they don't know how to connect with someone who doesn't need them to feel whole. 7. You see through people's facades. Your keen sense of observation and intuition allows you to see people for who they truly are, not the masks they wear. This can be uncomfortable for those who aren't ready to confront their own flaws or hypocrisy. People avoid your presence because they fear being exposed or judged by someone who doesn't fall for their illusions. 8. You don't tolerate victim mentality. A stoic man doesn't wallow in self-pity or blame others for his circumstances, and he expects the same from those around him. When people try to draw you into their constant complaints and excuses, you remain unfazed and uninterested. This refusal to engage in the victim mentality makes some people uncomfortable, as they'd rather surround themselves with those who validate their stories of helplessness than someone who encourages them to take responsibility. 9. Your standards are high. You don't settle, whether it's in your work, relationships, or personal life. Your high standards serve as a mirror for others to reflect on their own lack of ambition or drive. Instead of rising to meet your standards, they may find it easier to distance themselves from you, avoiding the discomfort of being around someone who expects more from life. 10. You don't seek approval. The moment you stop seeking approval from others, you become truly free, and this can be unsettling for people who live their lives constantly trying to fit in or please everyone. Your indifference to others' opinions makes them uncomfortable, as they can't manipulate or control you through praise or criticism. They avoid you because your independence highlights their own dependence on external validation.